Hello, my friends. Wayne G. the Gurmanator. What's up, Chico? So, I just left Target. I can't leave my house without something happening, right? Just something, I don't know, just follows me. I don't know what it is. So, going online at Target, I got a bunch of shit, right? And there's a very attractive mid-20s Spanish girl. We're going to that self-checkout line where you can sometimes sneak something through with pretending to scan it. So she's like kind of following me as I'm walking down that whole aisle to get to that. And I was kind of walking slow. I figured I'd let her go, but I'm a very slow walker. But she stayed behind. So anyway, she's behind me, and I go to one of those many kiosks to check out. It looks like it's perfectly working. The light is on top. Everything looks fine. But alas, it didn't work, right? So that's fine. No big deal. So I back out of that. Now the Spanish girl is like right in the main area where you wait to go and get the different kiosks. She's right there. She's already checking out because she was behind me. But now that... So I go to the lady, dark-haired lady in her early 60s, as she told me. I says to her, oh, I guess it's broke. She goes, yeah. Like with a big attitude. Like, oh no. Again? Why does everyone have to have a fucking attitude? I mean, these people are so miserable. But she did flip the table a little bit. So let me go on. She goes, yeah, it's broke. I says, well, I didn't know it had all the lights are on. It looked normal. There was no light out. There was no thing open. And then she starts saying to me, and I'm standing right next to her, and I'm trying to position my car to stand like right next to her and wait for the next kiosk to open. And she's like, oh, stay there. And she keeps saying, stay there. I'm like, miss, I'm not going anywhere. Now the Spanish girl is listening to this. And I says, miss, I'm 58 years old. I know how to conduct myself. Very nicely. I said it with a little bit, I says, miss, I'm 58. I know how to conduct myself. I'm not going anywhere. She's probably used to animals who are just running around and going to any kiosk they want. Whatever. I don't know. Just, So then she changed her tune. So the Spanish girl laughed. She saw that. And she's smiling now, and she's kind of looking over, and she's laughing. Very hot. And by the way, ladies, she had sweatpants on and just a bullshit shirt, and she looked fantastic. You don't have to do the whole fucking I live in a dollhouse look, right? You don't need the hour and a half of makeup and the fucking thong hanging out. You don't need any of that. She had sweatpants on. I could see the lines of underwear in her butt. Look great. I love that. I'm a big fan. Just a regular light colored shirt and blue sweatpants. That's it. Sneakers. My God, I wanted to do her. That's all you need. Newsflash. You don't need the whole fucking dog and pony act. You don't need the fucking kitchen sink to go out. Oh, God help me. So anyway, just having fun. So now the lady says to me, well, when I said I'm 58, she goes, well, I'm 63. And I said, okay, all right, whatever. So I'm standing there. She goes, now that we know each other's ages, you want to go out? She says to me. Now, she's 63. I mean, she didn't look terrible. She looked okay for her age. Not my type. What can I say to an adult woman? My mind has never been developed enough to have a conversation with an adult woman. So that's why I tend to stay on the young side. Legal, of course, but young. So I says to her, well, I'm a sugar daddy. Are you about that lifestyle? I didn't want to insult and say you're probably a little too old. So the Spanish girl is now walking to get something, like right in front of me. Meanwhile, the Spanish girl only had like two things. Follow me now here. This is how interesting how the human psyche works, right? How things go down. She was definitely available. Let's just say that. And I'm pretty bad at picking up singles, but this was blatant singles. So she walked by, and when I said sugar daddy, she was like laughing. So then the lady, the 63-year-old, kind of shut up when I said sugar daddy. And then she says, okay, go to that kiosk. So I went to that kiosk. Now I have about 15 things. And one of them is a nice looking steak, which I may or may not have scanned properly. Shh. I'm not sure. It was a little tense on the way out. So anyway, now I'm doing the kiosk here, and the Spanish girl is behind me in the next row, and she has literally 2 or 3 things, nothing. So anyway, interesting. I took kind of a long time. I had to ring up bananas. I had to do this, bada beep, bada boop, bada bing, capiche. I had to do all this stuff, and finally, when I was done, and I hope I scanned the steak. I just hope I did. I don't want to ever rob Target ever, right? I thought about almost scanning the Old Spice underarm deodorant I got, but I said, let me not push it. I'm not sure if I scan the steak. 2 things you can't really lie out of. You know, if they catch you at the door, oh my God, I didn't scan the steak? I could have swore, watch the tape. I could have swore. But if you have 2 things that are the most expensive items on the menu, like the Old Spice underarm deodorant and the steak, it's kind of hard to say, the 2 most expensive things I forgot to scan? Stupid me. So anyway, quite interesting now. Now, I'm not the pick-up in the store guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal. I'm just not that guy. I don't pick up people in stores. I don't pick up women. Come over to my house with a friend, and I'll meet you, and I'll be funny, I'll be charming. Then I can meet you. Go out to dinner in that setting, a little wine, in a group setting. I will charm the shit out of you, right? I'm a funny guy when I really have to be, but I'm not the pick-up in the store guy. I'm not the bar pickup guy. Unless there's a distraction. Maybe there's a pool table or something. I'm not the one-liner guy, okay? Let me not go too long here. All right. So anyway, when I finished doing my stuff, and I should have literally taken 3 minutes longer than her, she magically walked out the same exact time me, just like a step ahead of me. Did the stars and the moons align here? And I'm like picking up on this now. Okay. All right. I know I'm not much to look at. I'm 58 years old. I'm fucking shingad. My body is, I'm a shell of what I used to be. But maybe she found something attractive. Maybe she heard sugar daddy. I don't know. Maybe a bell went off. Maybe she needs to pay a fucking Con Ed bill. I don't know if the government's not giving it that for free as well. Maybe she needs her nails done. I don't know. I'm not sure. But she literally was a step ahead of me. Now, I'm not the guy. I was waiting for any kind of, look back, anything, and I didn't do it. Fine. My cup runneth over anyway. My dance card is kind of full. I'm not looking for anything, but it might have been fun. But I just found it very odd that she walked out immediately when I walked out. And I saw her. When I walked, I looked over, and then she started. She started after me, but she went up ahead of me. But I'm not the guy, hey, Spanish young lady. And if I'm wrong, I'm like, oh, God. I die 1,000 deaths if I'm wrong, right? She's like, oh, leave me alone. I'm like, oh, God. I literally would have to commit suicide right there. If anybody witnessed that, I'd have to kill myself. Just kidding. But I didn't make a move. I'm not the move guy. I'm just not, And then she went in the down section. I go, I'm always an upstairs guy. I don't go in that fucking cave underneath fucking Target. I don't go in that fucking cave. All right, let me end this. It's going way too long. Have a great day, everyone. So I had a 63-year-old ask me out. The Spanish girl, I'm getting a little attention. I've gained a lot of weight lately. I'm surprised I'm getting some attention. I'm not going to lie. I've put on 23 pounds, and I'm still getting a little attention. I feel very fat. But, okay. All right, I did shave yesterday, so that's not bad. All right, chica cabrón, maricón ese gringo vato shidrum, la casita bendejo, coño, tío homaradum, kopsharam for a dunker shine, mein schatzi sputzig fega puñeta, struns, eringo bra, afanabla, puta capumba. No, Cresco, daddy, el guapo, papi, penticles, keshi, baby, dos mcneedle, shidurkin. Never forget the smoke and mirror, sleight of hand, 3-card Monty, it's all a shell game. Sandpaper, condom, hat tip, bricklayer. What the fuck is this guy wearing? I love guys with the cut pants. Oh, my Lord. He's got his little red car, too, he's getting into. My sugar babies wear that. The cut jeans. Oh, God. Anyway, let me continue. Sandpaper condom, hat tip, bricklayer. Look at the shiny object over there, my dear. Well, the guy with the cut pants fucks us all in the rear. Bada beep, bada boop, bada bing, capiche. Have a great day. Bye.